welcome back to Spud Plays FM. This is episode 9 of the Roma series. We're about halfway through the first season now. Just before we go into the first game, which is against Hellas Verona in the cup game, the first round of the Italian Cup, we've made 2 more signings due to join at the end of the season. So that'll be 4 players now who are joining at the end of the season. We've got Hysaj from Napoli, we've got João Mario from Inter, and I'm pretty excited about these ones too. So we have Otavio coming in from FC Porto. He can play central midfield, any of them front 3 positions, which will be good for us as well. He's only 25 years old, Brazilian, 17 work rate. So he's coming from Porto. And then the big one, the big one is Edinson Cavani from Manchester United, joining on a 1-year deal. I think I'm going to let Edin Dzeko go because he hasn't even scored in 8 games for us. In the last 8 games, he hasn't really been playing very well. He's 34, so I'm going to replace Dzeko with Cavani hopefully next season. So exciting stuff. Some really exciting transfers coming in for next season. Hopefully we can push towards a title challenge next season with all these big players coming in. So for the cup game, we've made a lot of changes. I did want to go full strength and try and get some revenge against Hellas Verona, but I thought the cup isn't that important. We're through in the Europa League and we really need to push for them European spots in the league. So I've made lots of changes. We've still got Castells and Spinazzola. They're the only 2 that have stayed in the side. Kumbula, Ibanez and Reynolds all come in. Bruno Perez is actually injured. We've got Villa, Diawara, Milanese. Perez, I think I kept in from the last game actually as well. We've got Mayo up front and El Shaza. Okay, so here we go. Let's see if we can get revenge. Ibanez will take the captain's armband today. That's fine. The young Spaniard. Proud moment for him. 8 changes then. From the game against Milan, the 0-0 draw, which we played pretty well. Could have won the game. So we want revenge against Verona today. They bet us 1-0 on the opening day of the season. So we need to bounce back against them. Yeah, avenge them. Avenge. Right then. We're at home as well. We've got home advantage. Give some of these other players a chance. So excited about the signings we've made for next season. Going to be letting Mkhitaryan go. Jesus is going. Bruno Perez is going. All on free transfers. Shot goes wide. So yeah, we're going to let them 3 go on free transfers. Probably try sell Dzeko as well because he has been rubbish. And basically replace them 4 with them 4. DiMarco's free kick. Oof, good save from Castells. He's been a good signing, Castells. There's one area that we were really poor in the goalkeeping area. Ibanez, the skipper for today, headers it away. It's a good start from Verona though. They like playing us. Dun, 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 dun. Perez with a corner. Headed away. El Shaza takes it past 1, slips it into Milanese, and the youngster thunders in his 2nd goal of the season. Brilliant strike. Well played from El Shaza down this left-hand side, just skipping past one man here, finding the pass, takes a touch Milanese and hammers it into that top right corner. And we go 1-0 up. Probably undeserved, actually, in the first 20 minutes. Verona have started really well, but we have the lead. Another corner for Verona. Castells claims it. Well played. Big boot upfield for the counter. Carles Perez is in. Oh, just tried to go for Dinker. He's still got it, though, Perez. Dinks it in again. Headed away again. I would like a good cup run, don't get me wrong. I want to win every game of football that's put in front of me, but I also wouldn't mind too much going out because I could focus more on getting them Europa League spots in the league and focus on trying to win that Europa League as well. don't forget from the first episode, I get a big Brucey bonus if we do win the Europa League. So I'm going for that. I think it's like 70,000 or something that I get. Which is nothing really, isn't it, in comparison to like how much money you'll actually get going all the way to the Europa League final. It's not great. I don't think the job is done. Going into the second half unchanged. Pretty even game. Just that great strike from the... Oh, and Mayo's gone down with an injury now. So Diego Costa is going to replace him for the second half. That's a shame. I was giving Mayo a chance today. Diego Costa at number 10. I remember at the start of the season he wanted like number 13 or 14. And I forgot, and he was pissed. He's been pissed off ever since. But number 10's a nice number. Just be happy with your number. Not much happening. It's a tighty. 20 minutes to play. Spinazzola needs a rest. I'm going to have to put Jesus at left back, I think. Yeah. However, I don't want him marauding up and down the pitch because he's a full back, not a wing back, so let's pull him back a little bit. And then just to try shore things up a bit, we'll put Cristante on for Villa because he's been booked and he's not having the greatest of games as well. Make them two changes. Perez is a bit knackered as well. 15 minutes to play will bring... Oh, and El Shaza. Both looking really tired, so we'll make a double change here then. On the right hand side, Pedro comes on. And on the left hand side, Mickey comes on. Double change up top of the pitch, and then that's all my substitutions. 10 minutes left. Got another chance. Jesus, who's going back to Brazil at the end of the season. Cristante, Kumbula. Cristante, back to the keeper. Nice. Ibanez, the captain for today. Reynolds. Nice little pass into Pedro. Pedro tries to squeeze it in. Costa doesn't, but Mickey does on the third attempt. His third of the season. And surely that will be enough to go through to the next round. Pedro doing really well there. Let's keep the ball in and create something from that. Time waste a little bit, be more disciplined, dribble less, slow the tempo of the game right down. Just kill it off. Even game, but we just had the more quality really. Got us revenge, which is nice. That Marcetinho is called, he's actually on loan from me to them. Milanese referee having some stern words with the youngster there. Salcido's just run through the defence. They've pulled one back here. They've pulled one back. And it was disallowed in the 94th minute. So it still stands at 2-0. Strong performance from all the defenders. Milanese getting a 7.4. Castillo's got man of the match, made a few good saves. We march on to the next round. A good win, that's fine. I wouldn't have said it was such a good performance if it was all the first team players playing, but with some of the youngster players playing, we'll tell them it was a good game. Lovely jubbly. And we have Lazio in the quarter-final of the Cup. A derby, that'll be spicy. Right, so who have we got next? We've got Fiorentina next. Away from home, they're 10th in the league. So I will see you in a short second for that one. Right then. Fiorentina, mid-table clash. We're 11th, they're 10th. We're 4 points off the European spots. We've had an injury to Diego Costa and Mayo. So Zeko starts. We've had to draft in this youngster here, Tahirovic, the Swedish 17-year-old, up from the youth squad. Javier Pastore is finally back from his injury as well. He makes the bench. So this is the squad we've gone for. The back five as we're playing away from home. We did have a offer of about 26 million for Jordan Veretout from Manchester United, but we rejected it. Now the board are losing patience with us, not because of the results, but because, well, partly because of the league position, but mainly because they're not happy that we haven't been signing players under the age of 23. I've just signed 4 more players for next season, in Cavani, Otavio, João Mario, Haisaj, that are all over that age. And I sort of forgot about that, to be honest. I was just having fun, saw I could get all these players on free transfers. But the thing is, we're letting old players go, and what they're not realising is I've also signed Leighton Clarkson, Renakia, I've signed De Winter, loads of players for the youth team. And I know it's for the youth team and not for the first team, but the idea is to bring them through. See, if I could actually sit down with the board and explain myself, they'd probably be alright with it. But obviously it's just a game, and they're not seeing it in that way. So we're actually, we could be sacked soon, because of that, which would be ridiculous. Because if they just give me that chance with that team next season, I feel like I can win them some silverware. But we'll carry on. We'll see what happens. So we've got Fiorentina today. Gave number 36 to Benjamin Tahirovic. So 9 changes from the cup game. We've got most of the first team boys back in the side. Karsdorp, Mancini, Cristante, Veretout, Smalling, Pellegrini, Mickey, Zeko and Pedro. All back into the side. So then here we go. The results have to come because the board aren't very chuffed about my signings. People like Diego Costa, Edinson Cavani for next season, who we've got in, stuff like that. Has probably not helped me signing old players, has it? I just couldn't help myself. And once we've sold Jesus and Bruno Perez and Mickey have all gone, and Zeko, the average age of the squad will actually have gone down, so they can't be too pissed off. It's just the fact no first team players that I've signed. Is that Frank Ribery? 37-year-old Frank Ribery up front. I'm somehow not scared of that because he's 37. Yeah. So anyway, the transfer thing's a bit of a ball ache. Hopefully they don't sack me over it, especially if I keep climbing this table and getting to them European spots, and we keep progressing through the cup competitions. They'll just keep me on. Fingers crossed, guys. No highlights in the first quarter of an hour. We also get Florenzi back next season. He's on loan at PSG, so that's a really good signing as well. Basically like a new signing. Pellegrini's picked up a yellow card. I'm not too happy with him. I don't know why he's the captain. He's not. I don't know if I'm just not using him in the right role. But he's just not been brilliant for me all season. Pellegrini. He's only 24, he can improve. But he's the captain. I thought he'd be a bit more class. He's having a good game. He's having not a bad game. He's on a 6.97 with a booking. No highlights at all. Oh, here we go. Veretout with the corner. And it's headed away. Surely there's got to be something. Veretout. Mickey. Pellegrini. Pedro, brilliant play. Mickey's gone for goal. Oh! How's about that? Boom. And I'm letting him go. Nah, he can still produce moments of magic, you know. He's a world-class player. He has been a world-class player. What an effort that is. It's his 4th goal of the season. It's an absolute screamer from Mickey. Just before half-time as well. Brilliant. Really, really good time to score a goal. I'm delighted. We need to... let's give the fans something to cheer today. Yeah, no, didn't think anyone would care. They really don't care about the fans, these boys. This will put us up to 8th, a point behind the top 7. I bet you did not expect that when you saw episode 3 when I was down here in 18th. We've climbed pretty fast up this table, to be honest. And with another half of the season to go, who knows? The sky's the limit, guys. Right, I'm just going to keep it how it is. Cristante's not having a great game. I'm going to bring him off before he makes a mistake because he's playing a 6.3, which is just terrible. We'll bring Ibanez on. Not having him make a silly mistake and let him back into this game. See, everyone's playing a really good game this time. Can we hold on? I think when 10 minutes are left, I'm going to make a couple of changes. Just trying to hold on. Right, 10 minutes left. Right, instructions. Time wasting. A little bit. Mickey's having an absolute class game, but he is knackered. Who can we bring on? We'll bring Javier Pastore on. I think it's his first appearance of the season, maybe. He was injured, wasn't he, for like 6 months or something when I took over the club. Don't really want to change too much. Always tempting to make more substitutes when you're allowed 5. Sometimes just 1 or 2 is all you need. Pellegrini on a booking and very, very tired. Diawara can come on just to shore it up a bit. We've got another free kick. Oh, and Veretout forces a save out of Drakovski. We've got a corner. Veretout again. To whip it in. Give us a whipper. Take your time, lad. Oof! Zeko over the bar. Still can't score a goal. Can't score in a brothel, that lad. We're just going to leave it. Just leave it. Just leave it. Big win. Big win against a team that were also pushing for the European spots. Mickey with an absolutely outrageous strike into the top corner, giving us the only goal of the game. So we're now up to 8th, and before the episode is out, we're playing 18th placed Benevento, or 17th placed Benevento, sorry, with a chance to move into the European spots for the first time this season. So guys, I'll see you in a sec for that one. And hi again. So then guys, Torino actually won their game in hand. So we're 4 points behind 7th still. So even if we win this today, unfortunately, we don't climb into that top 7. But we're getting closer. We had a £20 million offer for Spinazzola from PSG. I said no, but I'll take 30. He's only worth 16 million. I'd take double the money for him. I don't want to let him go, but I also don't want him to be pissed off and not performing. So if they give me 30 million, I'm sure I can find a new left back before the window shuts. Hopefully they'll just say no, 30 million is too much, because to be honest, I do really like him. He's a 27-year-old. He's been outstanding for me all season at that left back position. Right, here we go. I think I'm unchanged. Just changed the formation. Cristante's moved up into the midfield as we go back to our home formation of 4-3-3 rather than 5 at the back. Yeah, no changes in personnel. Diego Costa's back on the bench though, as he's recovering from a little knock. Can Zeko finally score a goal? I think it's been about 10 games without Zeko scoring a goal. I mean, if we actually had an in-form striker, we'd be flying in this league. We'd be flying, but, we don't. We don't have any other strikers scoring goals. I think the top scorer in our club is 4 or 5 maximum. And then we're halfway through the season, so you can see why we're struggling. The defence has been brilliant. Once we got Mancini and Smalling back, I know we struggled at the start. Castiles has been brilliant. Spinazzola has been brilliant. So it's just the goals. So we're against the Benevento team who have just won their last game, actually. They just climbed out of the relegation zone, fighting for their lives down at the bottom. Oh, they're back down in the relegation zone now, sorry, but they'll be fighting for their lives, so it's definitely not going to be an easy game. That's for sure. Right, we've got an early chance here. Oh, keeper spilt it, and Mickey sticks it in for the 5th. He's 5th of the season. I think he is our top goal scorer now. Now I've decided he's definitely going. He's started scoring loads of goals. Nice, easy one for him though. Keeper spilled it. He's 5th of the season. I think that makes him the top goal scorer actually, with 5. But this is very exciting stuff. A point behind 7th. If we can get back into the Europa League spots, maybe even Champions League spots by the end of the season, if we can get into them Champions League spots by the end of the season, we'll be sound. This job will be definitely secure. Especially if we can have a good couple of cup runs in the Europa League and the Italian Cup. Nice strong first half an hour. They haven't had a shot. Nice and easy. We want a few goals against these. Although I don't really care if it's 1-0 as long as we get the 3 points, to be honest with you. Dabo. Ayanita. Get into them, boys. Come on. Too much time on the ball. Fool on. Oh, it's really good football. That's really good football, but we're giving them far too much time on the ball. Lapadula equalises for Benevento. Who's coming out to him? It's just too lapsy-daisy. Brilliant ball from Capari, or whatever he's called, though, and it's a good finish. It's a good goal, but I just feel like we could have proved. They had a lot of space. It was their first attempt as well. We're having lots of chances, but not many on target. Come on, boys. Encourage. Let's try and get one before half time. Come on. No. Flat. Right, we need to be better than that. We need to be better than that. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with your performance. Hands in pockets. Fuming. Disappointed. If we get to half an hour, 25 minutes left, and it was still drawing, I'll go attacking. We'll go all out because this is a game we really should be winning. Come on, boys. I need to see something. We've got another free kick. Veretout. It's headed away. Here's Karsdorp. Mickey. He's poor, that. Mancini picks it up. Pellegrini. Good ball in. Zeko can't win it. Pedro. Zeko! Finally scores! His second goal of the season. I think it's about 11 games without a goal he is now. Loses the header here. Cristante keeps it alive. Nice one-touch passing. Keeper probably should have done better with it, to be honest. But I think it's because it was so quick. It was like one touch, bang. Veretou's free kick. Headed back straight to him. Put it in again, lad. Into back post. Mancini. Pellegrini, it's away. And actually, I'm going to bring Pellegrini off. Milanese can come on. Yeah. I'll do. It's only 2-1 though. A little bit nervous. Mickey's picked up a yellow. Do I make any changes? I'm not quite sure. 15 minutes left. I think Pedro can come off. El Shazo can come on. Cristante off for Diawara. Or as well, Diawara was the subject of an £8.5 million bid from Borussia Dortmund, which I flat out rejected because he's 23 years old, he's got bags of potential, and he's not very happy about that at the minute. He wanted to go get some first team football at Dortmund, which I can quite understand, but I just told him basically to piss off out my office and get your head down and keep playing football. So I'm not very happy at the minute. I probably shouldn't have brought him in because he's probably just going to come on and he's not going to give it his all. Milanese intercepts it. Brilliant from the youngster to read the game like that. Mickey. Nobody there. Nobody in the box. Spinazzola. Diawara. Zeko Karsdorp running onto it. Penalty. It's got to be. It's got to be. It's just got to be. Can we kill the game off now? It'll be Veretout who's taking it. I'm presuming. Yeah, Veretout. Easy as you like. Easy as you like. Cool as a cucumber. 4th goal of the season for Jordan Veretout. Sends the keeper the complete wrong way. And I think with that... oops, sorry. Completely did not mean to actually go on that. We're just going to be a bit more disciplined, slow the game down, time waste a little bit. We'll bring Diego Costa on to get some minutes. We'll bring We'll bring Carlos Perez on to get some minutes. And that'll be it, I think. Slow the game down a little bit. And then with 5 minutes left, we'll just rest one more player. Probably should rest Spinazzola. Oh, no, I won't. I've made all my substitutes. Keep doing that. Silly boy. So it's an easy win in the end. Mickey, Zeko and Veretout from the spot. 3-1. We're a point behind Torino. Let's just quickly have a look who we're going to be playing in episode 10. Veretout with another man of the match performance. Brilliant stuff from him. I'm very happy. Up we climb. Told you Rome wasn't built in a day. It's coming. Zeko ends goal drought. How many was that? 11 hours of competitive football. So, next time, guys, we're against Verona again. This time in the league. They're actually 3rd in the league. That's unbelievable. We then have the quarter-final of the Italian Cup, which is going to be well spicy against Lazio. And then we're against Bologna, who are 13th, as we continue to assault them places in the European spot places. Sorry. So that's it for today. Thanks again for watching. As always, guys, please do give us a like and a subscribe if you like the content. And take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.